Hello, 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 hello. Hi, guys. Welcome to Headbanger's Kitchen live after a long time, I guess, on YouTube. First of all, as always, thank you for joining in and thank you. All right. Are we back? Okay. Hi, everyone. Sorry, I had a bit of a connection issue, which is hopefully sorted now. Cheers, guys. Um, is anyone there? All right. So, hello, I'm finally back. Welcome to my live stream. It's been a long time, my friends. How are you all doing? Which part of the world are you watching me from? And before we do anything, I would love for you to smash that like button on this video because it always helps people discover this video, find out about Headbangers Kitchen, and I am truly grateful. So please smash that like button. Yes. And just hang on a sec. Ah, here you go. My wife, ladies and gentlemen, Dipti.
Hi guys. Bye guys.
Right. So, it's 10 p.m. in the night, and I've got a cup of decaf with one drop of stevia, as always. Hey, thank you very much, Tahira, for ordering my book. So, ladies and gentlemen, when I announced this live stream, I had no plans. I didn't know what I was going to talk to you about. I didn't know what I was going to say. I didn't know anything because, I was just unprepared. But thankfully, uh, a little bit of last minute planning, I now have a bit of an agenda. So maybe we can get that rolling and we'll take it from there. One thing I really didn't want to do is get into the same old keto questions that every live stream has. Can I eat this food on keto? Can I eat that food on keto? I've stalled on keto. I've not lost weight in 2 days. What do I do? So, I've answered all the basic keto questions, and I'm just going to tell you to refer to my Keto 101 series and my Q&A videos that I've done. That'll sort you out. But today, let's do something a little different. We'll divide this live stream into four parts. Part 1, the iPad. It's my mother's iPad because I don't have an iPad. And I'm just going to unlock it. And I want to show you this. I don't know if you can see it well. It's very burnt out. Maybe if I... Okay. But look at it. Yes, you can see it now. You can see it slightly better. Look, maybe like this. Yeah. You can see it's a mug. This is not working. This is hilarious. It's not working out properly. Can you see it? This damn phone focus. Okay. Well, it's a mug. It's a new mug that we've launched, and it has uh, some artwork on it. It's got uh, jibber jabber juice. Now, obviously, some people didn't get it. I hope you got it because enough jibber jabber. And how does one get to jibber jabber? They drink some jibber jabber juice, like I'm doing, which is in my case one drop of stevia and some black coffee. And the links to order this are in the video description box just below this video, and if they are not there, I'll share it with you. It's basically on the Headbangers Kitchen merchandise shops, and that was one thing. And the mug has a back design also, so it's got the Headbangers Kitchen logo. Yeah, you can see it now. I think it's got the logo as well at the back, so it's not just the jibber jabber juice. And I'm gonna go to one more thing. Now, how many of you have friends? How many of you have friends actually? Let's start there. That's the most important question. How many of you have friends? And if you have friends, don't you all have that one friend who just can't shut up, who just keeps talking, kind of like what I'm doing now? Well, if you have that one friend who talks way too much, you can gift them this. It's an enough jibber jabber mask. How cool is that? We decided to put enough jibber jabber on a mask as well. So, yeah. I mean, of course, you can buy it for yourself as well, but it's a great gift for some friend of yours who you want to kind of you know give a fun gift to. So yeah, that's one thing. All right, so that's part one of the live stream. Just wanted to let you know about the new merch that we have put out. I don't know why I keep saying we. We means basically me, since I basically, that's Headbanger's Kitchen is me. I don't have a team, but my good friend Gaurav Basu, aka the Acid Toad, he designed all the stuff. And yeah, hello from Vienna. Right, so for everyone who's just joining in, hello, please let me know which country you're watching from, and do smash the like button on this video. The second thing that I wanted to, can we buy one for you? Of course you can. I'm not going to stop you, am I now? Okay, how to put this iPad off? Hopefully it'll go off on its own. The second thing I want to talk to you about is my book. This is my Keto Book, and I want to say thank you to everybody who has ordered a copy, because I think pretty much most of you have ordered this and you have got your copy, and I'm super grateful for that. In fact, I was just on Amazon like 2 days ago, and I was surprised at how many people were so sweet and they reviewed the book and they left a rating as well. And when you guys do that on Amazon and other websites, it really helps to push the book and to kind of, give it a little nudge. So thank you to all of you who rated the book on Amazon and who left a review. Super grateful. And if you haven't done that, if you could do it, I would be super grateful. We've got a 4.8 rating on Amazon, which, if you ask me, is pretty good for a keto book. And about, I think, 200 people have rated the book, and there are about 100 reviews. So thank you all very much. Well, that's two things that I wanted to do on this live stream, which I have done now. And wow, we have hit 100 people on this live stream. So thank you to the 100 people who are watching. I would be super grateful if you smash that like button, because it just takes one click. All right. And the third thing I wanted to do before we get into the fourth thing, because 3 is before 4. I don't know what I'm saying. So, like I said, I had no plan for this live stream. I had no idea what I was going to talk to you about. I didn't know what I was going to do. I'll bring this closer actually. So, I kind of made a little plan about something I wanted to talk to you about. Something that would kind of, I think, work for you, would hopefully clear the doubts of a lot of people, because I didn't want to get into the space of answering the standard keto questions, which happens pretty much every live stream. In fact, I think even you guys are bored of seeing the same questions. Can I eat this food on keto? I've stalled on keto. You get the drill. So, like I said before, check out my Keto 101 series where I've answered all these questions. If you're looking for a meal plan and all that, I've got a Keto for Beginners series, which, by the way, has crossed 1 million views. Episode 1 of my Keto for Beginners series has crossed 1 million views. Thank you. Thank you. Horns up to all of you for supporting the channel, watching the videos. I hope you enjoy it. And obviously 1 million of you watched it. So, oops. Right. So, we've got a good hour on this live stream. Or at least that's generally how long these live streams are. So, before I get into this, actually, you know what? Let's just go with the flow. So I'm sure a lot of you. Wait, actually, let me ask. This is what happens when you don't do regular live streams. You just get like you don't know what to do sometimes. So I'm going to relax, I'm going to take it easy. How many of you have noticed that I haven't been posting any new recipes? Raise your glass or the horns or say yes if you have noticed. And if you've noticed, do you know why? And do you want to know actually why and what I've been up to? Because then I'll tell you. Because, yeah, I mean, and once again, of course, thank you for watching this live stream. Corona. No. Okay. So I'm going to try and not shout now. I'm going to try and talk in a normal voice. I don't know how many of you know, and if it's not obvious yet, I'm a heavy metal musician. I've been a musician for 20 years now, and I found some inspiration recently and I started writing some new music. And the last 1 month or so, I have been very busy recording that music. The thing is, in June this year, I was a little overwhelmed with the pressures of running Headbanger's Kitchen, the channel, and we all go through pressures, right? I'm sure you guys have your own life pressures. Maybe it's a job issue or it's a family issue or whatever. So I decided to take some time off on Headbanger's Kitchen. And during that time, I found inspiration, which is why I did not get back to making recipes. For the person who saw the last video as the Dalgona coffee recipe, no, I did upload some videos after that, so do check out the latest uploads. And you guys all know how the YouTube algorithm works. Most of you don't even get my updates. Some of you get them, some of you check manually, but whatever. So I would just recommend that you always check my channel every 2 weeks because there's always something. Even if it's just a live stream like this, there's always something. So anyway, I finished recording my EP now, which is why I'm here doing a live stream. Um, I am planning to get back to making videos very soon, but it's also the rainy season in Bombay, so it's very cloudy and gray, and it's not the best light to shoot in. So I do expect by the end of this month, maybe first week of September, I will start re-uploading videos, like new videos. So that's what I've been up to. Can you sing that song which you made? I made 4 songs for the EP. They're all very extreme. Well, actually, there's one song with a lot of singing in it, like a cold and empty room, like that kind of. So many faces, but no one I knew. Anyway, I'll always share those songs when the EP is closer to being released. So yeah, that covers where I've been and what I've been doing. Okay. Now, for all those who don't know, I have actually made 300 recipes on the channel. So I just saw a comment saying, yes, keep making videos because we don't have recipes for breakfast, etc. etc. Uh, I have 300 recipes. I am pretty sure that you have not seen all 300 recipes. So, whenever you guys have some time, do explore the channel. Do look at the older recipes and enjoy those. You know, my channel actually has 586 videos in total. I don't think I don't even know if it's humanly possible for you guys to watch every single video. You know, like I literally think if you spent your next 1 year also, you might not get through all the videos. So, I know that you guys want new content, but please do also check out the old stuff because I know you've missed a lot of it. Like, I can tell you for sure. Like, I was going through a lot of my videos, and there are some videos with like 10,000 views, 12,000 views, 8,000 views, etc., etc. And I was just like, now, as a normal person, that would be insane. Like, 10,000 people saw my video, but if you look at the fact that the channel has 500 and nearly 50,000 subscribers, what happened? Okay. Right. So my wife says nobody cares about that. I just thought I'd say it. Okay. It's not a big number. So I'm just saying there's a lot of videos that you have not seen, so do check them out. All right. So a huge thank you to Tahera Huda for the 549. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate the support. And yeah, thank you so much. All right. So now I'm going to get to the thing I wrote about that I thought I would talk about. This lockdown has taught me many things. Okay, I'm gonna answer one question that I saw. Sorry, is my music available on Spotify Canada? Yes, it is. It's available. It's available on Spotify worldwide. Right. So there were three things I want to talk about. A lot of, like I said, the keto questions I get are all the same. So, in this pandemic, I've kind of had a shift of perspective, so to speak, on food, diet, and all that. And it's not necessarily related to keto, but I feel that this might give you some perspective as well, because the way I see it, largely people are into keto for a sort of short term weight loss plan. Like they come in here because they've been told that keto is like super quick to lose weight, and it's easy to do, and whatever, there are 1,000 ways to sell keto, you guys know that. um and yeah, and I see a lot of people sort of stressing about the wrong things. And again, I keep repeating myself with these answers, so I thought I'd just talk to you about 3 points today that I think will help you on your you know general life journey. The first one: good food versus bad food. We often term food as good and bad, and we put labels on things, and then we dislike everything that is not our label. I'm doing keto, so carbs are the devil, carbs are the enemy. Somebody else is on a low fat diet, so fat is the enemy. Somebody is vegan and meat is the enemy. Somebody is carnivore and vegetables are the enemy. Somebody is a fruitarian and everything else is the enemy. And we make all these differences and we create these boundaries. And like, I just think that's probably not the best perspective to have on food. you know I don't think it has a positive impact to kind of make these demonizations of things. Obviously, yes, um, anything in excess, if you ask me, can work against you. But in terms of food, what I would kind of like to tell you is, start to look at what the food is going to do to your body. Look, we all sometimes want to have a cheat meal or a treat or something like that, whatever we define as outside our diet. Let's put it like that. Let's say outside your diet, because for a vegan, maybe a juicy steak is a treat. Maybe for a carnivore person, a piece of broccoli is a cheat meal. Maybe for somebody who's on keto, uh, a bowl of white rice is a cheat meal. So the thing is, I think the larger picture, irrespective of what diet you are doing, is look to on a daily basis nourish your body. Now, what food that entails is up to you. You know, think of it this way: if you put a packet of McDonald's French fries in your body, are you nourishing your body? That's as simple as that. You know, are you nourishing your body? If you're eating a say a chicken rice dish, if you're Asian and you've ever eaten chicken rice, ask yourself, is this a nourishing dish? Is it going to nourish my body? That's the question you need to ask. And that's how you need to plan whatever diet you're doing. You know, so that when you do decide to once in a while do something bad, it's not a big deal, because okay, I nourish my body on a daily basis. Today I decided for lunch I'm not really nourishing it, I'm just going to have a little cheeky treat. I'm going to do something cheeky, you know. So that's the thing. I think that kind of perspective helps more, you know. Now, for some people, you know, eating keto is that nourishment. For somebody else, keto is not the nourishment they want. It's because we've seen it. Weight loss can happen with any diet. Weight loss can happen if you have beer and pizza as well. It's it's still literally weight loss can be done, and people have done it and they've shown how you do it. But what is the purpose? Even weight loss, what is the purpose? Are you doing it for vanity? Are you doing it for health? Are you doing it for, I don't know, whatever? So you have to kind of look at a more, dare I say the word, holistic, have a more holistic, I don't even know what that actually, I should look up, right, what holistic means exactly. Like, because every time I hear the word holistic, I think of some quack trying to sell me some stuff. I can't believe I'm looking up the meaning of the word holistic. Why am I going to the photo album? Holistic. Holistic meaning. Perfect. Right. Okay. Characterized by the belief that the parts of something are intimately interconnected and explicable only by reference to the whole. Okay, then. Vaguely in the ballpark. So, yeah, um, you know, so that was the first thing, the first point I wanted to sort of talk to you about. I think this also should sort out your view on cheat meals, what to do about cheat meals. Here's the perspective. The second thing, think long term. And this is the most important, well, one of the most important things. Suppose you are 30 years old today. You have started the keto diet because you think you need to lose 10 kilograms or 22 pounds. Okay, somebody told you the keto diet is really fun to do. You get to eat all kinds of good food and you lose weight very, very quickly. So you got onto it. You thought you lose 10 kilos, and you know what? You did. You lost 10 kilos in a year and a half. Then what? What happens then? Where do you go from there? What is the end goal, right? And I have obviously done this myself. If any of you have been following the channel like long term, you know that I lost like 12 kilos on keto, then I gained it all back, then I started losing it again. Now I'm somewhere in between. And that's the kind of perspective I gained on this lockdown, is that whether I'm doing keto or not doing keto, this is long term. Because suppose, like for right now, I'm say 72 kilograms. Say my goal weight is 62 kilograms. 62 kilograms. What what is the sense in chasing a quick weight loss? You know, if because I've done this, I've done the weight loss and the weight gain and the yo. So instead, now my goal is to lose 1 kilo every month, maybe even half a kilo every month. And the next 1 year, the next 2 years can be spent losing the 10 kilos I so badly want to lose, you know? And this goes back to the first point of trying to find food that is more nourishing and more has more of a purpose. And then of course exercise for my general well-being, because like again this goes back to a video I've done where I lost all the weight I wanted to, but I just looked the same but like much smaller. So exercise is important for your general health and also to tone your body, to build muscle, and to generally be fitter. So that was something I kind of realized a little more, like it hit me a lot more now, you know. Definitely look at weight loss as a lifelong thing, because your weight at 30 years of age is not going to be the same as 40. 40 to 50 is a decade, so I mean, like this is forever, right? You could be say 60 kilos at the age of 30, you might go up to 70 kilos at 40, you might drop down to 55 at the age of 60. So every few years, like you're going to keep like constantly changing your weight based on the diet or whatever it is you're doing, which is why if you kind of build a long term plan, and again we go back to point number 1, if your general eating is for nourishment, then everything else doesn't matter. Because here's the thing, if you are eating nourishing food say for 28 days in the month, eating one hamburger or one pizza is not going to undo the 28 days. One meal doesn't change anything. Like if you became fat, you didn't become fat overnight. I didn't gain all my weight overnight. My weight gain was a series of bad decisions, one after another, after another, after another, after another. It's like the snowball effect, right? It's not that you messed up your diet today and ate a burger. It's that you messed up your diet, ate a burger, followed that with a pizza, then the next day you continued down that path, and 35 days later, you've put on all the weight that you lost. So, so here somebody says something. Eating one pizza a month, sad but true. If eating that one pizza every month helps you to eat healthy for the remaining 30 or 29 days, that's that's a better approach, you know, if you ask me. And my final point now, Because what you're doing is long term, think of small changes you can make, small goals, you know, small baby steps. Start developing small habit changes. So for example, let me try and give you a good example. Every day in the morning, I decide that I will do 10 push ups. Small change. It's not a big number, can be done. I start doing that. Say I eat a regular diet of whatever you consider normal food. Let's say in my case, in my family, a normal meal would be uh, rice and lentils for lunch, and dinner would be, say, a sandwich or some pasta or grilled chicken with some, and I'd always eat bread with it. Say I decide that I will just cut out the bread and add a few more extra veggies to it. That's a small change, you know. Or say you even want to start keto, you can make a small change of, say, just removing the sugar from your coffee and switching it to stevia. You know, the the small changes will, you'll start to see that trickle down effect. And I'm telling you this because I've seen it in people. And the thing is, I feel when you make smaller changes, again, everyone is different, so this is not a blanket statement. For a lot of people, these smaller changes are things that become long term changes. Like, I'll tell you the one thing that I have done that has changed, and that was going from a guy who drank coffee with this much milk and 2 spoons of sugar. Here I am for 4 years in a row drinking black coffee with 1 drop of stevia. And by the way, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has joined this live stream. So, those were my 3 points that I kind of wanted to um, talk to you about. Hopefully, this answers all your keto questions. And I'll just sum it up very briefly for those who have joined in late. Change your overall eating habit to eat food that is more nourishing to your body, and make that a long term goal. Second point is, make your diet and exercise plan long term, because if you're 30, you may have another 40 years of your life left ahead of you. If you're 20, you may have another 60 years ahead of you. If you're 60 years old, you may have another 30 years ahead of you to live. So, you got to keep it going right till the very end, and make small changes in your life and set small goals, because smaller goals will be more achievable and you'll be able to continue it. So for example, let's say you are starting keto. Have a small goal of losing 1 kilo in the first month, and maybe you'll be better off. At the end of the month, you can pick another goal, you know. So those were my points to help you out. And it started raining now. Okay, I got some coffee left. It's decaf and it's cold, but it's okay. I love coffee. All right, ladies and gentlemen, how do you feel about a little change of scenery? Let's go to the computer, because I feel we can probably have a little bit of a question and answer session now. You know? Whoops. Hey. All right. Let's move to my PC. I'm gonna make sure I mute the volume. Oh, that's a lot of brightness. All right, folks. Hopefully, computer will come on. That's it. And if you can, how do I get this camera to just? Can you focus a little better? Let's go back. All right. Okay. All right. I think that's all right. Oh shit! It's doing it again. Let me see if I can. Ah, this is better. No, it's not. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe that was. Oh, dude. I put my computer off. Amazing. Just switched my computer off. Okay, is this better? I feel like it's not. Okay, this is worse. Uh, I did something. Okay, seriously, what did I do? Huh? Okay, this is not good. Okay. Oh. Oh, you won't believe what I was doing. How did I put the fan off? I was actually hitting the reset button of the computer instead of the power button. Silly me. Oh, now how do I... Unbelievable. Okay, this... I am not enjoying this. Okay, hang on guys. I'll be with you. This lighting is terrible. Actually, this is cooler, right? Ah. Oh, this is nice. I like this lighting. Yes, restore my browser, please. Alright, let's go to YouTube and let's get your questions, guys. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I've got an ad. It's hilarious. I'm getting ads. Ah, here's the chat. Okay. Actually, can you see me? I feel like... Okay. I'll just do this now. Fine. Okay. Okay. Alright, guys. Now let's talk. Let's take your questions. And please, ladies and gentlemen, for the love of all that is good and pure in this world, let's not have the same old keto questions. Let's please have some interesting questions. Let's, ask questions that are not, can I eat this food on keto? Can I eat that food on keto? How do I break a stall? And whatever. In fact, let's start with personal questions. Do you want to know anything about me? Ask me what you'd like to know, and I'll try my best to answer it. Alright, Paul says, what amount of food do you feel is enough on your plate? If this is my plate, food should be no more than an inch in height, and one helping only. Are you ill coughing? No, it's because I'm talking a lot and I'm not used to talking so much. And I am not going to talk about politics just because it's a bad thing. Why have I started keto again already? I've done a whole video on that. My current weight, 72 kilos. Do you like Code Orange? I need to listen to them more. I haven't heard them much. Where do you stay in Mumbai? Why do you want to know? Because it's not safe for me to give out my address. It's really not. Okay, no keto questions. I am not going to answer a single keto question that I've answered before. What's the shirt, bro? Septic Flesh, one of my favorite metal bands. Right. Okay, this is not a keto question, so I will answer it. If I am doing JN 3-day fast, no good, how can I break my fast? Break your fast with food. Do you maintain your weight easily or does it fluctuate? More or less around the same. Do you feel keto is anti inflammatory? Well, given that I have no inflammation, I really can't attest to that, but obviously, for a lot of people, it has been very helpful for their inflammation. But then again, you also have to remember that a lot of people were eating really, really badly. So, any kind of dietary change would have helped them. All right. Igor. Yeah, Igor is awesome. Collagen, not really a fan. Favorite city that I visited? Well, me and my wife do love Bangkok because Bangkok is awesome. Where are you traveling after the lockdown? I think might go to Malaysia after the lockdown. Okay, I need to hide this chat over here because it's. Whoops. I don't know what I did. Ah! Okay, cancel. Okay, you know what? I really need to get a. Okay, then forget it. Let be. Oh, I'm coughing a lot now. Do you play some instrument? Yes, I sing, I play guitar, I play drums, and a little bit of bass. I'm a musician, and you can look for my music. My stage name is Demon Stealer, my band's name is Demonic Resurrection, and I also have a project called Solus X Inferis. So, those are all my musical projects. Have you sustained a serious injury from fitness working out? Well, I did hurt my wrist once and I couldn't do push ups or burpees for like a month. So, yeah, that's about as bad as I've had it. Can you get good haggis in Mumbai? I miss Scotland. Haggis. I love haggis, by the way. Are you going to tour your new album in the US? No, booking shows in the US is very, very, very difficult. It's a super tough market, and I've been trying to get a tour booked there for years with my band, but I've had no luck. But hopefully, that will change in the future. How do you gauge or eyeball your calories? I calorie counted for 3 years, weighing my food day in and day out, so I got the hang of it. Have you been to Goa? Yes, many times. Do you like traveling to the northeast? I've been there a few times and it's been a lovely travel. It's a beautiful place. The only thing, look, my main grouse with traveling in India is the food. Unfortunately, apart from Bangalore, Bombay, and Delhi, I don't get my kind of food anywhere. Like Indian food in general is too spicy for me. However, I will say this. Um, Once on a trip to Shillong, I absolutely had the most incredible food on the way. I had some Khasi food. There was some pork cooked in black sesame, some lentils, some red rice. Absolutely delicious. How do you practice low carb eating visiting these Asian countries? I don't actually. When I travel, I'm never on keto because I always like to enjoy the food and I need to experience these dishes in their purest form so I can replicate and recreate the flavors when I make a keto version of that dish. Thank you, Valerie. Yes, I do need a little bit of a trim on the sides, but otherwise I think it's grown quite well. Okay, a lot of questions. I'm going to have to be a little selective about what I answer because there's too much. Why the name demons so much, bro? Because I love demons. And when I say I love demons, I'm talking about the imagery, stuff that you would see in Lord of the Rings and in fantasy and fiction books. Like, you know, how people like to play Dungeons and Dragons and things like that. How they like to watch fantasy movies or read fantasy books. So when I talk about demons, that's kind of what I'm referring to. In fact, if I recall correctly, pretty much in all my albums, the demons are slain by warriors. So yeah. Cannabis on keto? Sure, if you want to. Have you gotten sick on keto? I think I have, but then I've gone off keto. Uh, After the initial digital release, vinyl option down the road. So the truth is, as a musician, I don't have a huge audience, and which is why I don't think I would have enough pre-orders for a vinyl. But I would love to release my music on vinyl someday when I'm popular and well known, and people would actually buy it. You know. What do you think about sitar metal? I love sitar metal. Rishabh is a good friend. He actually played on a song on my band's latest album. Do I like Hyderabadi biryani? If someone can make me Hyderabadi biryani without green chilies and spicy red chili masala, I will love it. If not, I don't like it. Thank you, Alex, for ordering my book. I'm glad it's reached you. Hi, question. Can you do a challenge for 30-day, please? Hey, if you check my Instagram, I actually did a challenge and you can follow that. It's in my Instagram highlights. Do you have a remedy for that cough? Yes, I'm going to. I'll be fine in the morning. What's my. Hey, sorry guys, I had a connection issue. I would love to play in Mexico. That's a fabulous place for metal bands and metal fans. So yeah, I would love to come and play there some. All right, guys. I think the internet cutting out is a sign that I should start to wrap things up. So I'm going to take a final few questions if there are any. Again, let's try and do some. Can you follow keto as a vegan? You can, but why would you do keto if you are vegan? Do I drink tea? I actually don't. But I've kind of been thinking about drinking tea. I'm not sure why though. Number one, find someone who loves you for you and not for the things you have or the things you do, I guess. Yes, for all those who don't eat pork, you can use chicken, bacon, any kind of chicken. Do you own the studio and all instruments you use for EP? Yes, I do, and yeah, it's been collected over years and years and years. Alone sugar free. Instant. Anyway, um, I think this is time for me to sign off. So thank you all. Man, I'm sorry, extremely annoyed with this connection here. Do I make a podcast? Nope. Do you have a fat bomb recipe? Yes. Alright, so I'm going to say goodbye now. But thank you all for watching me on this live stream, and I really hope you gained something from it. And stay tuned for the new videos I'm going to upload soon. And meanwhile, do check out all the old videos. There are lots of awesome recipes, and hopefully, you will enjoy them. Alright, guys, take care, have a great evening, and I will see you very soon. Cheers.